Right now, Bitcoin is retesting the 200 weekly moving average, and in this exact video, I will be talking about this most important level of support. I will also talk about this important level of support below us and much more important stuff, because right now the volatility index is telling us there is a big move about to be happening for Bitcoin, and I will be exactly reveal what is going to be next for Bitcoin today. So don't forget to watch this video till the end. It's going to be a very important one, and can we once again slap up the likes back above 500? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. Once looking at the imminent short term for Bitcoin, we can see that we did bounce back towards the upside a little bit here, but to be very clear, yesterday we closed the CME price somewhere around 26.5k, and currently we're trading around 26.9k, what means that we're currently trading above the CME close price, what will result in a new CME gap for Bitcoin getting created tomorrow. So be aware, there's still a CME gap below us, so due to that fact we could see some slight decreasements happening today or at the beginning of tomorrow if we're even going to see a further continuation towards the upside. Furthermore, we can see that on the 4-hourly time frame, Bitcoin is clearly trading in a downtrend. Bitcoin is creating lower highs together with lower lows, and basically we're seeing that the trend of Bitcoin is trending downwards. However, ever since Bitcoin broke below this very important box of support, we're right now retesting this exact big previous level of support right now as resistance, and I am very curious on whether this level is going to be providing significant resistance or whether we could be breaking back above it and see a slight boost back towards the upside. The reason why I'm saying so is because currently Bitcoin has actually retested the 200 weekly moving average on the weekly time frame, and you can see clearly in the previous bear market that the 200 weekly moving average provided a significant amount of support as well here in the pandemic crash year. And of course, once we were trading below it, this level acted as resistance right here, and also right here we retested it, we got rejected, and ever since we right now broke above it, this is the first time we are retesting the 200 weekly moving average again. The 200 weekly moving average is basically the average price from the last 200 weeks of the price of Bitcoin. So yeah, if we're trading above the average of the last 200 weeks for Bitcoin, it's definitely a very bullish thing in my opinion. So yeah, right now we're trading above it, and of course, like you can see, the 200 weekly moving average is still trending upwards, what is of course bullish for Bitcoin on the long term. Even in the bear market last time around, we still were trending towards the upside for the 200 weekly moving average, and basically never ever has the 200 weekly moving average trended in towards a downtrend. So far it has not happened yet so far, and yet again we're still seeing the 200 weekly moving average trending towards the upside. Right now again we retested this level and we're bouncing from it a little bit right here. If we do break below it, I don't really think it's going to be all too big of a problem, because yes, we also did broke below it in the pandemic crash year. Yes, we also broke below it right here, and of course a few weeks later we traded back above it again, then we got a fake out back towards the downside. So yeah, if we do really fail to hold on towards this support, you know my next levels of support, because if Bitcoin breaks below this level, is not going to be able to hold on towards it. My next big level of support is going to be this next weekly support that is going to come in here at this previous resistance level here on the Bitcoin time frame, and you can clearly see Bitcoin previously around got rejected by this level, and right now I'm expecting if we do see the retest of the $24,000 to $25,000, Bitcoin is going to be bouncing from off this level, and we're going to see a significant rally back towards the upside. So yeah, if we do break below the 200 weekly moving average, the next big support for Bitcoin is going to get found around $24,000 to $25,000. Of course, the question really remains, can we once again break back above this level? I think this is really a thing we should be looking at next week. I think this is really a thing we should be looking at next week here, because yeah, right now it's weekend, and usually over the course of the weekend there's just not a lot of volatility, and due to that reason we're also not really seeing these big moves happening for Bitcoin. I mean, talking about big moves for Bitcoin, we are currently seeing that if we're looking at the Bollinger Bands and the Bollinger Bands width here, is that the Bollinger Bands is yet again becoming very narrow, just like it was here at the beginning of March, just like it was here at the beginning of January, and basically all the time that the Bollinger Bands width is so close towards each other. So in this white box right here, we tend to see extremely big volatility for Bitcoin, and like you can see, we're coming closer and closer towards this low volatility stage like we had in the beginning of January, and I can guarantee you there's going to be a significant move happening for Bitcoin. And one thing is for sure, there's just going to be a lot of volatility for Bitcoin happening anytime soon, especially since the Bollinger Band's width is so narrow right now. You can see it happening in the past as well right here. Here we were trading in the white box in terms of the Bollinger Band's width. We saw, of course, a big spike of volatility. Here as well, we saw a big spike of volatility. And basically, every single time the Bitcoin Bollinger Bands is so narrow, we just see an extremely volatile move happening for Bitcoin. And since it's becoming extremely narrow again right now, I'm expecting there's going to be a lot of volatility, not necessarily tomorrow, not necessarily the day after, but in the coming weeks, we're going to be experiencing more volatility for Bitcoin, and that is extremely exciting in my opinion. If you want to be trading the volatility, I'm currently shorting Bitcoin and I'm planning to be opening up a gigantic Bitcoin long position, but it will be opening up this long position only if Bitcoin comes down to $25,000 to $24,000. I'm going to deploy more than $1 million in Bitcoin quantity. So if you're interested in following me on this trade, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you want to be trading yourself as well, you could do so on Bybit or BitGet. You can find the links in the description of today's video right now here. Sign up an account, get an additional deposit bonus, and start trading yourself today. So make sure to go into the link in the description if you are interested in trading. Because yeah, this deposit bonus is only valid for people that actually sign up an account using the link in the description of today's video. Furthermore, we can see that Bitcoin is still creating on the 12-hourly time frame that had and shoulders pattern we broke down. So far, we're not really seeing the next move getting initiated, but like I said, this weekend we created the CME gap, and usually volatility is lower over the course of the weekend. So yeah, I'm still waiting for this next move really to happen. The price target is all the way down to $25,000. That is still quite significant, and that is also exactly the reason why I still have this Bitcoin short position open for the moment. Furthermore, we can see that on the daily time frame, Bitcoin of course broke down off the symmetrical triangle, and just like the head and shoulders pattern, the price target is at this next big level of support, somewhere around $24,000 to $25,000. So yeah, I'm going to be very patient right now here. I do see that the volatility is about to be hitting the markets anytime soon. I do know that we're currently trading on the 200 weekly moving average, but this is really the time to pay attention towards the market right now. So that was it for me in today's update video. I truly hope you did enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to slap up the like button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.